BoxingVoice.com here with Malik Scott. Malik, this past weekend we actually saw a really big heavyweight fight versus somebody you faced, Deontay Wilder versus Bermane Stiverne. Tell us how you actually saw that fight, how you thought about it. Did you see any improvements in Wilder? You know, there was a lot of questions going into that fight about him.
Yeah, I thought the fight was evenly, not evenly actually, because before the fight I had the fight 70-30 percentage-wise for Deontay. I figured it would be a shutout, whether it was going to be a knockout or whether it was going to be by decision, but I feel as though Deontay answered a lot of unanswered questions going into the fight. He went the distance, he used his jab, he fought like a big man, he constantly beat the hell out of Stiverne throughout the fight. And I honestly, in my personal opinion, I don't think Stiverne is going to be the same after that fight. You can't take a 12-round ass whooping from big punches like Deontay and be the same person in upcoming fights. So I think that took a piece of his soul, and I don't think he'll ever be the same again. And he suffered from the dehydration situation that he went through. So, I mean, I'm happy that he's healthy and he's living and lives to fight another day, you know what I mean? But I don't think he'll be the same again.
A lot of people took what he said in the post-fight interview as somewhat as an excuse. I know you just brought up the dehydration issue and everything. Do you really think what he was saying it was more truthful than it was an excuse?
I don't know about that. I don't even want to speak about that because that kind of shits on Deontay's victory that he well deserved. So I'm not even going to address that, and I don't think it's fair to Bermaine. I don't think it's fair that Bermaine or Don King or any of them guys address that, because before the fight it was yap. Let it be told, Deontay the night before the fight he almost took his eye out. He basically fought with one eye. They had to have a doctor come and see his eye, and he broke his hand in the fight in the 4th round. Not one time did you hear that from him, though. Like, you know what I mean? So, I mean, the thing with this game is, man, people got to have honor. You know, in the same way you win in is the same way you lose. Like, you know, Deontay was the better man that night. Stiverne will be back to fight another day. No excuses.
After he got released from the hospital, you know, it was announced that Don King is trying to seek a rematch. Do you even think that that should even be done?
No, I don't think so, because the fight wasn't close. Bermaine got the shit whooped out of him, and I don't feel as though that fight should be a rematch. That fight doesn't deserve a rematch. The hype of it did, but what Deontay did to Stiverne, Stiverne doesn't deserve a rematch. You know, he got to get back in line.
Speaking of getting back in line.